Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. So, the Fairy Fella's Master Stroke. Why am I here? Jin May, audience member, channel member, viewer, however you guys like to refer to yourselves. I just refer to yourselves as holders of great knowledge who share it and guide me. Or audience members. I'm messing about here. Jin May, you said we were talking about, and you commented about what I'd been talking about, and you said maybe I wasn't. It was more in lines with Edgar Allan Poe, and we talked about the Alan Parsons concept album. You said I could go and look at this, but you highlighted, you sort of prefaced it with this, that maybe I would enjoy looking at this track. Well, you ask. I'm curious. I don't know this album. And there's a lot to talk about because this is 1974, so I was 9. And I was surrounded by music in the house because I've got older brothers who 4 or 5 years older than me. So there was, and one is like, yeah, the oldest is 7 years older, then 6, then 5, then I've got a sister who's 4, and then there's me, then there's others because we were a good Catholic family. So, well, my mum was a good Catholic. So, yeah. I want to get into this track. It's not a long track. There is a fair bit to talk about in the sense of why I would like going here. I don't know the track, so it is a first reaction. So without that, let's get into it. This, obviously, everyone knows, is based on the Richard Dadd Victorian painting, The Fairy Fella, which sees the crack in the hazelnut in the moonlight. But NME 1974, so it's contemporary. And I'll quote what they say here. It's Freddie Mercury's fascination with mythology and art. The track, in they quote, a fevered dream of medieval characters dancing across Mercury's vivid imagination. That's a direct quote from the article. I would love to have that writing skill. Let me just say that again. A fevered dream of medieval characters dancing across Mercury's vivid imagination. So from a painting, he writes this in 1974. To swing his axe, he swears as he... So it was in the Tate Gallery, and Freddie Mercury directly sort of gives props and says, look, this is inspired by what I saw on the Tate. But his imagination was just... It's great, right? But that line is absolutely stunning. Freddie Mercury's vivid imagination dancing across it pulls it all together for me. And Brits and the worldwide, but just as I'm growing up, and it's still on YouTube today, that whole fascination with the fairies, and we know the 20s photographs, debunked, not debunked. I kind of don't care. Sometimes I don't want things to be debunked. Sometimes I want to live in a world of mystery and imagination. Because you've explained everything, it's like, what else is there left to do? Do you know what I mean? Or you could argue, explaining is what you do. No, sometimes I just want to live in a world where Lord of the Rings is a cool place to go. That's it. Middle Earth sounds like a nice place for a holiday. Except without the Eye of Sauron. But there we go. Just look at that. Plowman, wagoner, willing types. Politicians with senatorial pipe. That's just, oh, he's just bringing in this whole, like, cavalcade, really, of figures from the painting. Do you know what I mean? Eccentric figures from that painting. It's great. It's great. How the hell do you put these words in a song and make it work? It is almost stream of consciousness. It's not, clearly. And he's having fun and it's whimsical. That's what I'm looking for. But the music's complex and the lyrics are structured and everything fits and works. And it shouldn't. It's just absolute fairy tales. It's great. Thank you, Jimmy. It is fun. It's fun because it doesn't have to be serious. And I guess not everything is serious, but this is just genuinely fun. The music's serious that they're underpinning it with because they put it together. But it is just so whimsical and fun, like the art that inspired him. Look at that. Come on, Mr. Fella, crack it open if you please. That's the central moment of the painting, right? If you look at the painting. The fella about to split the hazelnut. I'm looking at the lyrics here. And it's just, he's so theatrical, right? But it brings attention. It highlights the tension, what he does there. And it's great. It is a playful tribute to the painting and the narratives, hidden narratives in the painting. I'm not an art expert, but that's what they're doing. When you think about it. He's took a painting, made a story, and he's creating tension and a narrative around a painting. The painting does that if you understand art, and I really don't. So he's helped me out here. It's like I've got a guide to the painting. It's so much fun. So much fun. Let's finish it. So, that's me messing around, clicking. I don't know where it's come on to Bed and Breakfast Man, although a song that is on the channel. When you look at this is from Queen 2, 1974. I'm not a Queen aficionado, but it's clear to see this is stages where I guess he's having more confidence in writing complex songs and having fun with narratives. You see it in Bohemian Rhapsody. Bands on the Led Zeppelin, all of those, they all played with the whole imagery of fairy tales. I mean, Zepp played with Tolkien and everything. It's not unusual. And there's progressiveness to this. There's some prog rock elements. So he's dipping his toes in that while staying a more focused rock band at the time. So it's a real, I wouldn't call it a seminal moment because I'm not a Queen fan. I don't know. Is it a seminal moment? Is this a super popular track? I'm doing it because Jim May asked me. But I like it. It's fun. It's whimsical. It's got everything I want from a stage show. Yeah, I like that a lot. Subscribe, guys. Comment. Do whatever you like. I can't make it. It's your choice. I'd enjoy it. Till next time, this is Alan. Take care.